Are we live? Joe is in the building. My man. Yes, sir. Look at that starting lineup. So, any surprises for you? Honestly, I'm a little surprised to see Ingles in the starting lineup. I kind of thought he was going to give Bernardo a shot, but I'm sure we'll see Bernardo at some point. I know absolutely nothing about Slovan Bratislava. All I know is that the coach or the manager is the father of one of the players. That's all I know. I know nothing about. I know that they beat. How do you say it? Midtjylland. They beat them in the last round, but that's not really saying much. I kind of looked at their results over the last few games. They beat somebody in their league 5-0, and they lost 5-0 to somebody else. So who knows? But for me, this is a pretty much a. It's not a must-win game, obviously, but I think if we have any chance of going deep or making it to the next round anyway, at least making it to the playoff round, you gotta win here. You have to win here. So players have lined up. Alistair Johnson looked like he was about to cry. They are top of their league, only one loss. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what their league is like. I have no idea if it's even competitive. Who knows? So, either way, though, I think we should be beating this team, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I always get a little nervous for Europe just because our record isn't great, and more often than not, we end up getting pretty disappointed. But, I think if we can build on last year, where I think we actually played most of our games last year, we played quite well, except for, was it Atletico Madrid away, where we got absolutely stomped. So, of course, we had the red card issue last year where we felt like every game we're getting a red card. Also, apologies, I'm sick. You could probably tell. This is probably not news to you, but yeah, I'm sick. So I apologize for the sniffling and the hoarse voice. So they're showing they haven't quite started for me yet, but they're showing the starting lineup. I don't know if they're missing anybody. They're playing a 4-2-3-1. That's what Brendan was saying in his press conference yesterday, is they pretty much always play 4-2-3-1, so this is no surprise. But I don't know if they're missing anybody to injury or what. I have no idea. They're huddled up now. Come on, boys. I think it's time for us to just have like an impressive performance in Europe. Not squeak out a win. Like, I want to dominate somebody in Europe at some point. And this is about as good an opportunity as you can get. No disrespect to Bratislava, but it's the easiest game on our schedule. If we can't get points here, we're in trouble. All right, so for me, they're about to kick off. Let me get my time ready here. All right, they just kicked off for me. Oh, they're booing Weiss. That's the other fact that I know about them, is that Weiss played for Rangers for like a season on loan. Oh boy, Kuhn. Kuhn just gave it up to him. The fans are booing him. All right, we just took the ball off him. Hatate. So yeah, I was surprised by Ingles starting and kind of Hatate also. Like he looked really. Oh, nice cross. It's okay. It's okay, Joe. I don't mind. I don't mind. You can post spoilers if you want to. I really don't care. I don't know if you noticed last week, Hatate, when he got that penalty taken off him, when Ingles took the penalty, he didn't celebrate the goal. He went over to Rogers and he was kind of, you could tell he was kind of pouting a little bit. And then after the game, he wasn't really clapping the fans up. He was just kind of walking. He just did a lap. What was that? He just did a lap with his head down. I don't know. His attitude wasn't great. Maybe he didn't play well, so maybe he was just mad at himself for not playing well. But I don't know. I didn't really like what I saw from Hatate last week. Okay, we got what is this ref doing? Throw in for Bratislava? Slovan? Should I just call him Slovan? I don't want to say Bratislava over and over again. Just throw into them, I guess. Oh, it's a free kick. They've had more of the ball than I would like. Okay, here we go. Kuhn. Oh, nope. There's some good games on right now, too. Bruges and Dortmund, Man City and Inter, PSG is playing Girona. PSG should be winning that one, but I actually really like the new format, the new Champions League format. I think it's a big improvement, actually. The draw, I think, was it wasn't as like exciting because it's mostly done by computers, but it's just cool. You just get to play more teams, different teams. I'm just tired of getting like Real Madrid home and away and just realizing like, okay, Maida, okay, almost. That's a good little start. We're playing that long diagonal pass. Was he on? Yeah, he was onside. Pretty good first touch. Okay. Too high. Probably should have just put it across to Kyogo, but hey, it's a good start. We need an early goal, though. I say that every single game. We need an early goal. Just the way that we play and the teams that we play against, an early goal just changes the game completely. Especially in the league when everybody's in a low block, except for Rangers. Well, even them sometimes. It just helps to open up teams. I really hope Luke McCown gets in today. How's that? That's a foul, right? Okay. I would love to see Luke McCown play for Celtic in the Champions League. It'd be so cool. Yeah, so I don't know what this means for Bernardo. I mean, it's obvious that Brendan Rodgers likes Ingles. So I'm guessing since he's with this lineup, this has to be what Brendan Rodgers thinks is his strongest 11. That's a foul, ref. So, in my opinion, it looks like Bernardo has fallen to fourth choice midfielder. Oh, good cross. I really like Hatate and I want him to do well, but the attitude that I saw last week, maybe it was just him being mad at himself, but I don't want to see that again because it just kind of took all the fun out of the victory for me, honestly. I was seeing Hatate kind of pouting. Okay, Kyogo. Oh, is that not a foul, ref? No? Okay. Callum McGregor's got his armband ripped off almost. Oh. Callum? Oh. All right. Bratislava's countering here. He's in the box. Oh, deflected over the crossbar. That was close. Yeah, this guy got behind Greg Taylor. I don't know where Scales is at. It's a good block, but it almost came right underneath the bar there. That was scary. It's going to be a goal kick for Celtic. Oh, Casper. This is where Casper's really going to earn his money. Is in the Champions League. He's had very little to do all season. They're letting Liam Scales just walk up with the ball. Okay. Nice play. To Taylor. Out for a throw-in. All right, corner kick here. Ingles taking the corner kick too. Wow, he comes right in. He's the penalty taker. He's the corner kick taker. He's a starting midfielder. Is he 20? 21? All right, back to Johnson. Out to Callum. Oh my gosh. All the way back to Casper. Well, we've gotten kind of control of the game now. We've had the majority of the possession. Are they going to sit back now? I hope not. That's why we need that early goal. It is just Scales and Carter Vickers going back and forth. All right, out to Kuhn. Johnson. Corner. Corner to Celtic. So earlier, Sparta Prague destroyed Salzburg. And we had the first draw of the Champions League. Bologna and Shakhtar Donetsk drew. A little better than the 9 goals that Bayern Munich put up yesterday. I don't know if you saw that one. That was crazy. It was a close game until then, too. It was, I think, in the... Oh, Kyogo. Oh, corner. I think in the 56th minute, it was 3-2, Bayern Munich. And then they scored 6 straight goals. Oh, he headed it right at him. Maida with the header right at the goalie. Should be scoring there. You got to put it back across. Yeah, you got to put it back across the goalie. I mean, he's about 4 feet tall, so I can't really... It's no wonder he's not a great header of the ball. I think he's just doing everything he can just to get it on target. He just heads it right at the goalie, though. All right, they're building an attack here from the right. Oof. All right, Casper's got it. Oh, they have an injured player now. Oh, no, he's back up. And he's back down again. Who is this guy? Number 33? Kuko? Oh, he just fell. He slipped. Kuka? Jay Kuka. Back to Casper again. Still goalless in all the other games. God, I just love Champions League so much. And this new format, I think, it's a really smart way to do it. I think this is just so much better. But it's on 3 days now. It used to be Champions Leagues was Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Europa League was Thursday. But now Champions League is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of 1 week. And then Europa League is like, I don't know. Who watches Europa League, honestly? All right, Hatate. Oh, handball. Okay, not in the box, though. Let's see who does the, let's see who takes the kick here. Is it going to be Ingles again? Is Ingles going to have a shot? Ingles is going to take it. It's about 20, it's maybe not quite 25, probably about 25 yards. Let's see it. Come on, man, just put this in top corner. That would be one way to really announce your arrival. Right into the wall. Straight into the wall. Keeps it in. Now it's a corner. Yep. The coach's son puts it out for a corner. The former Rangers man. I think he's like 34 or 35 at this point. Pretty old for like a winger. I mean, that's you don't see too many 35-year-old wingers starting in the Champions League. Oh, wow. Golly. Another corner. Oh. What's that spark mean, Joe? Oh, please tell me this is a goal. Please. I'm at 16-15. Ingles is about to put in the corner. Scales! Yes! Scalesy! Yes! 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 Look at Rod Stewart! Yes! What a header! Good job. Oh, Liam Scales. Love Liam Scales. Wow, we scored from a corner. What a header. That's a lot of power. Nothing goalie can do. I mean, he gets both hands to it, so I guess... Oh, no, it hit him like in the shoulder. It was just way too much behind this header. Boom. It almost hit the goalie in the face. Wow. Yes. Yes. Yes, Joe. I love Scales. I am a huge... Liam Scales might be... Is he my favorite player? I don't know if he's my favorite player, but he might be. He's right up there. Oh my gosh, Kyogo! Oh! What was that, Hatat? Oh, it's Kyogo. Oh my god, he should have scored. We should be 2-0 up. That was... Oh wow, a yellow for Weiss already. That should have been a goal for Kyogo. Wow. But for Scales, man, he's got to be... He's one of my favorite players. He's in my top 3, probably. Love him to death. Just his work. Just the way that... He just straight up kicked him. What? Oh my gosh, what a first touch from Kyogo that was, too. That should have been a goal. Wow. But yeah, just the way that Scales has... It's all kicking off right now. Just the way that Scales worked his way into the starting 11 and has not just become a regular, he's undroppable at this point. Most games, he's been the better of the two between him and Carter Vickers. And obviously Carter Vickers is, technically the better center back. He's, the best defender in the league, but Scales has been better than him most games. It's just a really cool story. A guy goes from just being pretty much a nobody going out on loan and then, just looking like he was just going to be another kind of dud. And he's just worked his way up to being, like I said, undroppable. You would never, unless he was injured, you would never put Welsh or Nawrocki or Lagerbielke above him unless he was hurt or he just needed a rest. Man, I'm bummed. Kyogo should have had that second goal. Oh, it just hit off the goalie's ankle. He saved it with his ankle. Should be 2-0, but I'll take the one. Liam Scales. He's good in the air, man. I'll tell you, Liam Scales is really, really good in the air. He wins a lot of headers. And we are the first team today to score out of the current games. Nobody else has scored yet. Still scoreless. Bruges and Dortmund, Man City and Inter, and PSG Girona. It's all 0-0. All right, they've gone back post to Weiss, or Weiss. I guess I call him Weiss. I guess that's how he probably pronounced it. In Bratislava. Slovan Bratislava. It's a cool name to say, Bratislava. Came from Shamrock Rovers in Ireland to Celtic before going on loan to Aberdeen. Yeah. As you say, is undroppable at the moment. Yeah, he is. He's completely made himself he's one of the first names on the team sheet for me. There's no way you could there's no question. If he's fit, he's playing. He's 2 yellows. Wow. How many cards do we have yet already? He's already given 5 yellow cards? Or no. No, sorry, 3. 3 yellow cards. And my God, that is a terrible challenge. I mean, good Lord. He comes straight through the back of him and completely wipes out Kuhn. All right, Scales out to Hatate. Back to Carter Vickers. We're just going to recycle this thing here. Taylor, back to Scales. Okay. It's been a little bit sloppy in the midfield. Oh, just had a pass intercepted by Weiss. And then he got it stolen by Kuhn. Kuhn's played well so far. He's looking in the mood. The crowd is going crazy. God, what a game to be at, man. I would love to be at this game. Oh. He almost faked out Alistair Johnson. All right, Ingles. Where is everybody? It's not a lot of movement in the midfield. All right, Hatate. Taylor. Hatate. Ingles! Oh, what a shot! Back in. Oh, he missed. Oh, he whipped it. No way. Oh my God, ref. Oh, wow. Ingles had a really good shot at it. Boom. He hit it really, really pure. From that angle, I can't tell where. Let's see, from this angle, he just kind of hit it right at the goalie. But again, the goalie The goalie didn't get a good hand on it. It kind of glanced off the side of his gloves. I don't know if this goalie's any good or not. All right, they're trying to build an attack. Is that another yellow card? It's another yellow card. I think Ingles has drawn like 3 yellow cards already. Yeah. Tulich. He's their 10, yeah. That's their 3rd yellow already. 3 yellow cards in 26 minutes for them. All right, they're building here on their right-hand side. They got themselves a corner. Oh yeah, I think this guy who's taking the corner is supposed to be pretty good. What's his name? This number 11, Barsegan? I think he's supposed to be good. From my limited Slovan Bratislava research. Oh boy, Kuhn, bad pass. All right, we got it back. Taylor into McGregor, go out. There you go. Come on, break. Where's... Oh, Hatate just got the ball and stood on it. Kuhn. Cutting in. McGregor. Taylor. McGregor. Hatate. Oh, Maeda had already made his run. Taylor. Hit it! Oh, Kyogo, you were offsides anyway. Kyogo went a little too early. He couldn't get back onside. Oh, what did? I didn't... Wow. I didn't change the score. My bad. I get so excited when I score, I forget to do what I'm supposed to do. I'm a bad streamer. Bad streamer. I think we're very content just kind of not rushing things and kind of just pinning them in, and it's like we're being really patient, like way more patient than normal. Like every time we get the ball, we're not really breaking, we're letting them kind of get back, and then we're kind of slowly starting to apply the pressure. But they're through here. Vice. Oh my God, that was crazy. Wow, that was like a really big opportunity for them. Carter Vickers. It started from Carter Vickers. He did a bad header. And yeah, through to Vice. He should have hit it. And then he just waited and it just it hit off Scales' hand again. Are they looking at it? Are they? Yeah, I think they're looking at it. No. Okay, good. Thank God. It did take a deflection. I think it did hit Scales in the arm, but his arm was down by his side. They're showing it again here. Deflects. Yeah, it just took it ricocheted off of Alistair Johnson and hit. It did hit Scales in the hand for sure, but I don't know. I just don't know what the handball rule is right now. Maida's gonna get there. Maida kept it in. All right, Hatate. Oh, back to Ingles. Back to Scales. Yeah, we were just so not slow, that's not the right word. Just like very deliberate with our attack right now. Singing Fields of Athenry. It's beautiful. Well, I mean, we were just passing it around the horseshoe. Out to Maida. He's cutting in. Callum. Taylor. All the way back to Carter Vickers. Still, nobody else has scored. I mean, eventually they're going to have to come out of their shell here a little bit and attack, but I guess that's just what we're waiting for. I guess we're just waiting for them to try to attack. Oh, what a play by Maida. Across to Kyogo, and he skies it over the bar. Oh my gosh, Kyogo. Just skied it. Yeah. I mean, come on, Kyogo. Oh my God. You know, you're in the Champions League. You're wide open in the box. A ball is played at your feet. You've got to be putting it on target. You have to. I mean, and yeah, it's just what the commentator just said is that we're going to be frustrated that we're only 1-0 up. Kyogo now has missed two extremely good chances. The one he just had, the one he just hit over the post, over the bar, it's a really good opportunity. Is it a sitter? I mean, yeah, probably. I've seen people miss easier chances, obviously, but I think the first one though was, I think the first one was worse. The first miss, he did a lot of work to get into that position. It would have been an unbelievably beautiful goal if he had done it, but he did all the hard part, and then when it came to the easy part, just put it in the back of the net. He hit it right at he didn't hit it right at the keeper, but he didn't do enough to put it either side of the keeper. And then, of course, that one, he just fluffed it. I mean, he just mishit it. Yeah, Kyogo. God almighty. Joe, do you think before the end of the season we'll see Ida as the number one striker, or do you think it's pretty much Kyogo all season? I'd at least like to see Ida get a run of games at some point. One, just to give Kyogo a break, and two, just to kind of let Ida see what Ida can do. Honestly, coming in for 15, 20 minutes, a couple like once or twice a week is not gonna do anything for his confidence. I think we'll probably see Ida on Saturday against Falkirk, or Sunday. What day is the game? Sunday, I think. Oh yeah, Maeda too. Yeah, I think I think Brendan is kind of saving that one for if there's like an injury. I think Maeda is the third striker, but he's gonna need a break too. Maeda plays you know more than almost anybody, and he definitely puts the most miles on his legs. Well, maybe Callum. I don't know. Callum probably. But yeah, I'd like, Maeda, I think when he plays striker, I don't have any worries about him. I would just like to see Ida get, you know, I'd like to see him start a few games in a row just to give him a real chance to kind of settle in we'll just, 'cause I just don't know how good he is. Like from what I like what I've seen so far from Ida, but it's just too stop and start for me. It's just not consistent enough. Yeah, Brendan looks frustrated. I think he knows that this shouldn't be a 1-0 game. How many shots do we have? Stats. Our XG is one. Our expected goals is 1.17, and theirs is 0.15. But honestly, they had a really good chance. That one shot that they missed, that was a really good chance. I agree with Ida. Seems not fully fit at the moment. His main skill is holding up the ball, but that's not happening in the moment. Yeah. Yep, I agree. It's just in a lot of these games where we're playing these teams in the low block that are just, can be hard to break down sometimes. I just feel like you need a physical striker. Kyogo sometimes just gets bullied too easily. And Maeda would have kind of the same problem, but I guess a little bit different because his skill set's a little different than Kyogo's. But pretty much every time I've seen Maeda play striker, I'm impressed because I guess I don't expect a lot from him at striker. but then he comes on and scores like a hat trick. So, you know, I think didn't he score? Did he score 2 or 3 his last time starting a striker? All right, Johnson out to Kuhn. Oh, back to Kuhn. No, Weiss has it. Possession is 70-30. I think with these stats, with the, let's see if I can bring it up on here. Oh, is it not going to show it? Lineups, stats. Yeah, there we go. With these stats, you're expecting more than a 1-0, I think, for these stats. Oh, Kuhn? Cross it? Cross? Maeda? Out of bounds. Still no other goals in the Champions League. Maeda reminds me a bit of Samaras. The opposition don't know what he's going to do because he really doesn't know either. That's exactly right. I could not have said that better myself. I had never thought about that connection before between him and Sammy, but that makes total sense. Sammy was a bit of a wild card. He was kind of this weird, like, winger striker hybrid. And some days he just did the goofiest, weirdest things. But then other games he'd go out and score a hat trick and he looked like a world beater. And that's Maeda. He's unpredictable. You're absolutely right. To be honest, that's about the time. It's shortly after when I first really started following Celtic was when Samaras joined. And I guess that was a little, because I really started watching around like Scott McDonald and Jan Vingegaard of Hesselink. But I hated Samaras when he first came in. Because he was like all show. It just kind of like, honestly, I didn't like Jota when he first came in. Because his first game or two, he was just doing all these step overs and he was just like doing flicks and tricks. Like it's like he was in a skill competition. He like wasn't actually playing a game of football. And it took me a while to warm up to him. But obviously I loved Jota, after it didn't, chaos on legs. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Samaras is the same for me. He just, it took a while for me to warm up to him. And now I love the guy, I love when he comes back for like the Legends matches and stuff. Comes back and watches games. And I remember, what was the kid's name that, he was a Celtic fan. I still see him every once in a while at the games. And I don't know what disease it was that he has, but he was like the famous fan kid that, anyways, Sammy, whenever he would score, he'd like, if he was there, he'd go run over to him and give him a hug. You'd always see him I don't know, I just thought the connection between those two was just incredible. It was such a cool, oh my God, Hatate, what was that? What was that kid's name? If you can remember that kid that I'm talking about, it's I'm gonna have to Google it now. It's gonna drive me crazy. Celtic. I don't even know what to Google this. Jay Beattie. That's his name. He was 11 years old. Yeah, anyway. Striking said after signing Jan Vinegar of Hesselink. I said that being a big game. Yeah, he certainly did. Yeah, Jay, yeah. Yeah. I love that kid. And just like the connection that that him and Samaras had was so cool. I mean, there was a few times where it almost brought a tear to my eye, honestly. It was something really cool to see. Wee Jay. All right, well, that's halftime. It's the only goal across the Champions League games. That all the games are at halftime. 1-0, 0-0, 0-0, 0-0. This game honestly should be about 3-0 right now. Wee Jay, he's from the same county as me. What county was that again? You told me last week. I think I butchered the pronunciation of it. Chaos on legs. I'm going to use that. That is Maeda. He still goes most games. Yeah, I swear I've seen him. But he's got to be in his late 20s, mid 20s now. It's got to be. What year was that when Samaras Armagh? Am I saying it right? Armagh? Armagh. Armar. Armar? Armar? I'm incredibly American, if you couldn't tell. I'm not good with the accents. All right, so Samaras came in 08. Yeah, so I was watching, because Scott McDonald and Jan Vinegar, that was like, it had to have been like 2004, 2005? 2006. 06 to 09 was Vinegar of Hesselink. Yeah. I think 06 was really when I'm trying to think of where I was in 06. 06 is when I really started following. But for me, it was still hard to watch a lot of the games. It was very limited how I could watch the games. It was I was having to watch like a lot of highlights, and the websites I was having to go to were sketchy. So it was very difficult for me to watch the games back then. But I made it work. And it's gotten better and better over the years, and obviously now it's pretty easy. How was school? Good. The kids are home. Hooray. Jan Vinegar of Hesselink. Doesn't he have a son that was playing? I thought I remember somewhere that his son... Maybe I just made that up. Lucas Vinegar of Hesselink. Oh my gosh. I think everybody in my house is sick. Did Inter, they're showing some of the highlights now from the other games. Wow. Inter almost scored. Oh my gosh, those Manchester City uniforms are terrible. Oh my gosh. The Manchester City uniforms are horrible. Well, honestly, I think the more draws that happen, it's better for us as long as we're not drawing. It's just, if you get a draw, there's just less points that go out in general. What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, oh my god. They're showing a chance from Club Bruges. How have they not scored there? In one phase of play there, they had about 6 shots on target. I, I, I cannot believe how bad those Manchester City uniforms are. Those are horrible. Wow, Dortmund. Dortmund nil. PSG can't score. Are they dominating possession at least? PSG's dominating possession. Girona's had 0 shots. It's 0-0. Inter and Man City. Pretty even. Stats wise, very even. Man City's had more possession, but I think Inter's had the better chances, it looks like. Inter's had 10 shots. Bruges and Dortmund. Bruges has been the better team. They've had less possession, but they've had more shots, more shots on target. Their XG is over 1. They've forced 4 saves. I don't know. Good old Champions League, you never know. All right, I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to put the be right back sign up. I'm going to mute the mic. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Do this thing. Here we go. Let's pop this back in here. All right, I am back. All right, players are coming back out of the tunnel. It's all the same people, too. Don't think there were any changes. Yeah, don't look like any changes. Would love an early second half goal. Love, love, love that. I can't believe, man. We should be 3-0 up. Come on, Kyogo. All right. Here we go. I just worry about Kyogo sometimes. I think he just looks. Sometimes he starts to look, when he hasn't scored for a while, he starts to look really desperate. And that's kind of what he's looking like to me. Where he starts forcing stuff. Johnson? Oh, huh? Ooh, I thought that was a handball. Gosh, Maeda back on defense is just an incredible thing. I don't know if you're a like a winger like playing against Maeda or a wing back playing against Maeda. Ingles! Oh! What a shot. Boy, he generates some serious power when he hits the ball. That's the second shot he's had that he has absolutely smashed. Oh, I like it when you put Joe, I like that. What does this mean? Is this a little teaser? Are you teasing me right now? Are you teasing me? It's up to Kuhn. Kuhn? Kyogo! Please be onside. Please be onside. Please be onside. He had to have been onside, right? Kuhn was at the end line, so he's got to be onside. Yes! If that stands, that is the perfect start. That is the perfect start to the second half. Please be onside. Okay, they're showing the replay here. Kuhn, Kyogo's on. Yeah, easy. Onside. Goal. Did he score with his hip? I think he scored with his hip. Or his pelvis. Yeah, he scored with his belly, I guess you would call it. It was like his super high upper thigh, his hip. Whatever. I don't care. As long as it doesn't go off your hand, we're good. Hell yeah. Here we go. Now they're going to have to open up. Oh my gosh, that's as good as that second half could have started. Okay, another throw in. Joe, I love your little teasers with the explosion there. I love that. All right, all the way back to Casper. Casper's bored back there, man. He's had almost nothing to do again. He must be loving this like early retirement thing he's got going. Kuhn? Oh. Kuhn? Kuhn? Up to Johnston. Come on, put in a good ball. Oh! Oh, Maeda. I think the sound on my on this stream is kind of desynced. It's like the sound. I'm watching it on Paramount Plus, which I had to subscribe to just for. Because now there's 1,000 different platforms you got to subscribe to. See, look at this. I forgot to change the damn score again. There we go. So I'm a new Paramount Plus subscriber, and their sound is all jacked up. Ingles? Hatate? Oh, good turn by Hatate. Get it across. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the sound on this is gonna drive me crazy. It's like, it's really choppy sound, and it keeps getting desynced. So like they're reacting to things that just happened like 5 seconds ago. Tell you what, Ingles has looked good again. I guess this is why he's getting the shot over Bernardo, but if he puts those 2 shots that he's had, if he puts them not right at the keeper, if he puts them either side of the keeper, those are both goals. Most likely. Or at least the goalie would have to make... The goalie is going to be forced to make a really good save. I mean, they can't even get out of their own half. Really, really good pressing. Ingles. That's good play from Ingles. Out to Kuhn. Johnston. Kuhn. Falls apart. Crowd's doing the huddle. That's awesome. That is awesome. Boy, this is a bucket list item for me. To be able to go to a game at Celtic Park, but I mean, a Champions League game would just be incredible. I don't know if it'd be better if I ever got a chance to go to a Celtic game at Celtic Park, which I never have. I don't know if I'd rather go to an old firm or a Champions League game. What's the better atmosphere for anybody who's been? Old Firm or Champions League at Celtic Park? If you've got one free ticket and it's your last, it's the only time you get to go, would you rather go to a Champions League game or an Old Firm? Oh my gosh, Kyogo, come on. This is like the old European nights at Fortress Paradise. Nothing beats Old Firm, yeah. I that's my instinct, but I don't. The Champions League on the. I think it depends though, because Old Firm now or Old Firm with, 10 years ago when there was fans in the stadium. I like the atmosphere now because it's literally just 60,000 Celtic fans, but you do lose something, I think, without the fans. So I kind of am hoping that they get that sorted out and then I can just go back to the way it was. But I just remember watching us beat Barcelona And that was one of the craziest atmospheres I've ever seen in any sport on TV. And it was just, I mean, goosebumps like you wouldn't believe. I could not believe what was happening. When Tony Watt scored that goal, that's just to be in the stands when that goal hit the back of the net from Tony Watt must have been incredible. All right, Bratislava's attacking here. Scales shuts him down. Vice. Scales. Good job by Scales. Wow, they just gave it away. Kuhn. Out to Kyogo. Oh, he tried to find Maeda. Got cut out. Kyogo. Oh, you got to cut it back, Kyogo. You got to cut it back. Is this a penalty? Penalty! Penalty! What? I kind of missed it. What? It was Johnson that was fouled? What happened? I missed it. I mean... That's a weird one. That's a really weird one. I guess technically it is a foul. I mean, Johnston does get his foot there first, and he kind of kicks the back of Johnson's foot, but I'm sure they're going to check it. I guess technically that's a foul, but it is a weird one, though. Both their feet are super high. I'll take it. For sure, I'll take it. Take it all day long. So I guess Arne Engels is just the penalty taker now, right? I guess Rayo's not on penalties anymore. Goal. Engels. Goal. Here we go. 3-0. Come on. Pile it on. Pile it on. I want 9 goals like Bayern Munich. Did Hatate come over and celebrate? I didn't see. I don't know if Hatate celebrated this or not. Hatate still just looks sour about the penalty thing. I don't know, dude. I mean... Okay, 3-0. Let's go. Let's go. That is... And we're still... Nobody else has scored today. Or in this set of games. It's still 0-0 in all the other games. Yes. Oh my God, this is going so well. It's just rare that we get to watch a European Champions League game that involves Celtic and we're not disappointed. There's just, every year it just seems like it's just, you know, it's just like we underperform or something stupid happens where we get a dumb red card and it just ruins the game, and then, or we don't take our chances or something, and, you know, we play well, but like we get out, you know, we don't score any goals because we just miss sitters. But I mean, we're still going for more. We're in the box hunting for more goals. This is what I'm talking about. This is, I mean, I don't want to get too excited here because it is Slovan Bratislava. But if this is a sign of things to come for us in Europe, I am all in. I am on the Brendan Rodgers bandwagon right now. Oh, guys. Oh, that was a bad pass. The sound on this stream is driving me mental. Let me just try to restart it, or refresh it here. Watch live. Hopefully the sound will like sync back up. Am I still at 58, 50? I'm a little bit higher than that now. I'm at 58, like 59. Yeah, that's about right. But honestly, if Kyogo, I mean, gosh, you got to think the two Kyogo misses, which I'm not saying that both of those are absolute sitters and like there's no way he could miss those. I mean, they were just really high probability chances. Those and then the Ingles chances where he hit them right at the goalie. The Maeda header that was right at the goalie. We've created a lot of chances. Uh-oh. What are you sad about? Uh-oh, what are you sad about? Oh no. What are you sad about? Why are you sad? Oh wow. Wow. What a shot. I mean, what can you do? Oh, Taylor. I mean, it's a mistake from Taylor, but then it's just, I mean, you can't really save that. It's outside the foot. There's nothing, I mean, Casper's a mile away from it. Takes a glance off of Carter Vickers. Yeah, Taylor. Taylor just booted it straight up into the air. That's okay. You know, we've... Listen, if we were still at 1-0, I'd be... You know, this is where, like, last year or 2 years ago, we would have still been up 1-0 and then this would have happened. And now we're at 1-1 because we didn't take our chances. You know, we're now, okay, we're 3-1 up. Okay. And we're still attacking. We've been by far the better team. We've created way, way, way more chances than them. Of course, we gave up like their one, pretty much I think it's probably their second chance of the game. Oh, Callum. Callum almost scored. So I can live with that. You know, if it takes that one was going in the bottom corner too. You know, when you go up 3-0, you give yourself some wiggle room to where if you make a mistake or if someone puts in an outside the boot shot into the top corner, it's not the end of the world. It's their... Let's look at the stats real quick. Where are my stats here? Yeah, like 5 shots to 12. 8 shots on target to 2, 68%, 32. I mean, we're dominating the game. So, yeah, we're going to need all the goal differential we can get. I'm assuming. I mean, maybe we won't. I don't know. Goal, you know, you want to keep on top of your goal differential, but it's the points mainly. He's been okay mainly. Anyone can make a mistake. Yeah, I agree. I'm not going to criticize Greg Taylor. He's been... Oh! Come on! Oh, so close. Taylor's been... All year, honestly. All season, he's been really good all season. So, he miscleared a ball. It can happen. It just stinks when, you know, when one of your players does make a mistake like that and it leads directly to a goal. That's tough. Ingles? Across? Nobody's there. Hatate falls. But yeah, I mean, Taylor's been playing out of his skin all season, so Maida? Oh, maybe? Offside. The sound on this thing is driving me crazy. I don't know why the sound is off. So, listen, I'll take a 3-1 all day long. But if we give up another goal, it's going to get a little nervy. It's now 14-9. I'm surprised they haven't made a change. With all their yellow cards, they haven't made a single change yet. I guess the coach isn't going to take out his boy. All right, they're attacking again. They're in our box. Cleared away, sort of. Oh, Casper's got it. Still no goals in any of the other games. That is shocking to me. All the quality in those teams that are playing. I was really excited for the other games. I was kind of bummed I wasn't going to be able to watch them because I'm watching this game. But, I mean, Manchester City, Inter, 0 goals. Bruges and Dortmund, 0 goals. PSG, Girona, 0 goals. Wow. All right, throw in for Celtic. Taylor is sucking wind right now. The fans are amazing. Really amazing. That is awesome. Oh, 67th minute, okay. In the heat of Lisbon. See, I don't really know what I don't know what the plan is here from Bratislava. They're not making any changes. They're not changing anything. They're like pressing slightly more, but they look tired, so they're not really actually doing anything, and they're not making any changes. It's like 7 minutes, Celtic equivalent of baseball's Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Yeah, that is. It's the 7th inning stretch. Take me out to the ball game. Forrest is coming on. Ingles. Hatate. Callum. Back to Taylor. Oh my. Oh. Good play from Callum. Lightning bolt. What does that mean? Lightning bolt this time. Is that different? Kyogo? Hatate? Maeda? Maeda! Hey! Please be onside. Yes! And Hatate's celebrating with him. He doesn't have a bad attitude. Yes! 4-1. Is he onside? I get so nervous now with the offsides. Oh, it's going to be close. I don't know if his shoulder. Did they change it for European, though? Like, is it... I thought I saw something where... Now it has... Onside, I guess? Are they going to check it? Yes! Are they checking it? I don't think they're checking it. Kuhn's come off for Forrest. This is big. This is really big. Yeah, it's a goal. No offside. It was close. The way he was leaning forward, it looked close. If they're measuring down from where his shoulder was to where the defender's foot was, it was close. But again, I thought I saw something where in Europe now the offsides is slightly different. They're not measuring it off shoulders anymore. I don't know. I might have misread that. I mean, 4-1, that's pretty big. That's pretty big. That's some good momentum. I think this was just, as far as the draw goes, I think we lucked out with the draw. Obviously, we got about as good a draw as we could have gotten as far as the teams. We got pretty much the two weakest teams from Pot A. They're still going to be very difficult. I don't expect us to beat Leipzig and Dortmund, but maybe we could go off with maybe at least get a draw or something. But it could have been way, 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 way worse. I mean, we avoided a lot of really good teams. So I think Aston Villa, honestly, is our hardest match. And they're the Pot 4 team, I think. So, yeah, at Birmingham is going to be tough. But I think if we had lost this game or dropped any points on this game... Oh, they're showing the offsides now. Oh, it was tight. It was super tight. I think if we had dropped points tonight, it would have been... Scales? Oh. It would have been a blow for us, big time. Because this is the game, when you're looking at the schedule, this is the game where it's like, all right, if you're going to win any game, it's got to be this one. You know, I mean, this is, on paper, the easiest game we've got. Maeda couldn't get there. Oh, Johnson, come on. Vice. Vice. Okay, good. Good defense. Carter Vickers. Jamesy. Oh. Most teams would shut up shop now, but we won't. Yeah. And why would we? I mean, just go for it. You know, they're letting us in. Well, I mean, why would we sit back at this point? I mean, we need it could come down to goal differential. So I'd say just go. And I think a lot of the fans too are just we're so used to just kind of getting pumped, honestly, in these games that when we have a chance to pump somebody else, take it. You know, I'm tired of being on the receiving end of these beatings. You know, no mercy. Just put the pedal to the metal and let's go. Callum's telling everybody to push wide. Yeah, and back to your point, I just think a lot of fans, I don't want to see us, even if it would be safer, where we might not give up goals if we just fall back and, like you said, shut up shop. But Maida, oh God, Maida, it's a terrible cross. I'm just more entertained by the front foot football. I want to see us attack and just be relentless and ruthless. I just don't like the anti-football. All right, lots of changes from Bratislava. The coach's son is coming off. Looks like they're making a triple change. I don't know who any of these people are. I have no idea. Mac, Marcelli, and Savidis are on. I have no idea if that's good or bad or what. One dude looks like a super soldier. His head is very oddly shaped. Alistair Johnson's coming off for Ralston. I guess maybe at this point we're arresting some people. Kyogo's coming off. Ralston's on. And Adamita. Johnson's pointing to his back. I think maybe he pulled some in his back. Rayo's coming off for Bernardo, I think. Yeah, Bernardo. Okay. This is about as good as I could have hoped for, honestly. 4-1. Again, I didn't make an official prediction before the match, but I just wanted to win. But this is about as good as I probably could have hoped for. I was probably thinking kind of like a 2-0 was probably was realistic. It would have been a decent result. But yeah, I'll take 4-1. It just stinks that it's not a clean sheet, though. Ralston, you better not be injured in the first 5 seconds of being in. He went down and grabbed his hamstring. He's been on the field for 30 seconds. All right, he's up. He's fine. Brendan's yelling at somebody. I really want to see Ida score. Really, really want to see Ida score. Or Bernardo. Or both. I mean, they're trying to attack here. They've got some possession. They're back out here to their right, and they're back to their defense. Oof. Carter Vickers is going to get yellow for that. Yep. He got beat and held him. It's kind of a cheap yellow card. He got nutmegged. I need to go get like a cough drop or something, man. I'm struggling. Oh. Oof. Come on, clear it out. Good Lord. There we go. Maeda's chasing it. Oh. Oh. Good jump from Forrest. Keep it in. Hey, Dortmund scored. It's the only other goal that's been scored. It's 1-0 Dortmund. Okay. Move it up, Callum. Back to scales. Maeda. Back to Callum. All the way back. All the way back. Now scales. Bernardo to Callum, good play. Out to Maeda. I mean, they can't get the ball off us right now. Back to Bernardo. All the way out to Forrest. Come on. Corner. Super happy with this. Really, really happy with this performance. It's just a dominant... It's kind of a statement of intent, even though we are playing our easiest opponent. You're just laying down a marker, say, like, we're not just here to collect the check. We are here to compete. And again, I don't want to get my hopes up, but currently, right now, as things stand, we are in second place in the table. Maeda, oh. We are in second place right behind Bayern Munich. Out of 36 teams, now not everybody's played, but, you know, more than half of them have. Well, now we'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's still 12 teams to play. So 2/3 of the teams have played, and we're in second place. It's a good start. It's a good start. It's a great start. Austin Trusty. He's coming in. I'm not going to even pretend like I have some like American inside knowledge of him. I had no idea who he was before he signed us, before we signed him. But yeah, you know, for me personally, it's cool to have Americans on. Even though Carter Vickers, obviously, he plays for the U.S. national team, but he's not. Wow, they almost scored. He's not really American, to be honest. I think he spent some time like in Louisiana or something. His dad lived in Louisiana for a while or something. You know how the weird international rules are. He's coming in for Carter Vickers. Swapping out the Americans. Boy, you don't see Carter Vickers getting subbed off very often. That just does not happen very often. Look at Austin Trusty coming into a Champions League game. It's got to be so. This has to be his first Champions League game, right? It's just, I just love seeing when guys get their first shot just playing in the Champions League. I think it's really cool. It's got to be insane. It's got to be such a weird spot to be in. Going back to when like when Tony Watt scored against Barcelona. He must wake up every morning and just be like, wow, I scored the winning goal against Barcelona in the Champions League. And not just Barcelona nowadays, like the Leo Messi 2012 or whatever it was, 2014, that Barcelona. Like old school best team on the planet Barcelona with Xavi and Iniesta, Messi, that Barcelona. And now he's playing for Motherwell. Oh, uh-oh. We got a teaser. Teaser alert. Oh, please tell me it's 5. Scales. Up to Forrest. Please tell me it's Ida. Through to Ida. Come on. Yes! Ida! Yes! Please be onside. Yes! Please be onside. Please be onside. Please be onside. Oh, thrilled for Adam Ida. Come on. That's a cool finish, too. Show me the replay. Please tell me he's onside. All right, he goes, makes his run, and it's close again. It's so close. It's so close. Please be onside. Oh, it's extremely close, I think. That's a cool finish, though. Whether that stands or not, that's just a really, really slick finish. No nonsense, just slips it right past the goalie. Yeah, goal. Okay. Boy, if this is what it's like to have whatever European VAR technology they've got, because, I mean, they're taking no time. Because to me, that seemed very, very, very tight. But it's like no big deal. It's just like bing, bang, bong. It's done. Yeah, checked it. 5-1. Let's go. 5? Oh. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. I mean, oh boy. There's just, this is way better than I expected. Better than I had hoped. It's as good as I could have possibly imagined. Loving this. And we want more. We're still going. Maida's still sprinting around like a maniac. Does Maeda ever stop running? I don't think so. He just keeps running. They're chanting doing the Brendan Rodgers song. Wow. If this doesn't get the players motivated and hyped up for the rest of the campaign, I don't know what does. I mean, this is just dominant. Dominant, dominant. And to be fair, we should be dominating this team. You know, I'm sure their highest paid player probably makes less than, you know, our average player or even one of our lower paid players. So we should be dominating them. But it's just nice to actually see us put it into practice in Europe. Bernardo. Oh. Who's the referee? Like, he was all on Bernardo for some reason. Okay. Here they come again. Let me check these stats out. Oh, we've got a couple goals from PSG finally scored in the 90th minute. Dortmund scored a second. Was it a penalty they got? They got a second. It's 2-0 Dortmund, and they just got awarded a penalty, so it's about to be 3-0. Who scored for PSG? Keep forgetting they don't have Mbappe anymore. Nuno Mendes scored in the 90th. We're still in second place. That is weird to see us way up at the top. I'm really curious to see like how many points is gonna kind of be enough, you know, to make it out of the this first phase. Because from my understanding, the top 8 automatically move on to the round of 16, and then the middle, so like spots 9 through 24, 20. Is that right? But basically, like the middle section, like the next 16, they have to play each other. I guess they do a drawing, and they play. Okay, that's final whistle. That's it. 5-1. But then those 16 teams play one game to move, one knockout game to move on to the round of 16. So if you finish top 8, you automatically move on to the round of 16. You basically get a bye. What a game, though. What a game. Oh, my gosh. Surprised Palma didn't get on at all. Kind of bummed for him, honestly. Those are the first 2 Irish scorers in the Champions League for 16 years. Is that right? Wow. Yeah, Joe, for real, man. That was a great game. Let me put up your Irish flag. Loving it. First 2 Irish scorers in the Champions League for 16 years. That's awesome. Wow. All right, Joe. Have a great night, man. I'll see you Sunday. I'll be streaming the game Sunday, too. So, what a result. See you guys next time.